Dubai has always been one of the most attractive cities for investors, expats, and families. A city of opportunity, luxury, and incredible lifestyle. But suddenly, rents are shooting up faster than ever before. And everyone is asking, why? Who is responsible? And how long this will last? Is it just greedy landlords? Or there is a bigger story behind the numbers? In this video, I'm going to break down the real reasons behind Dubai's rental crisis. I'll explain why rents are rising so fast and show you who actually benefits and who is paying the price. By the end, you will exactly know what's happening, what to expect in 2026, so that you can make a smarter decision. Number one is population boom, the invisible force behind rents. Let's start with the biggest and most obvious but often overlooked factor, population growth. Dubai is growing fast and really fast. In 2025, the population crossed 3.7 million mark and it is still rising every month. But who is coming? Professionals from Europe, Asia, Middle East, families looking for a safe, high-quality city to settle in, entrepreneurs and business owners drawn by Dubai's tax and business incentives. Now here's the problem. More people means more demand for homes. But the city isn't building enough rentals to match that growth. Think about it. If 50,000 people move in this year and only 40,000 rentals apartments become available, what happens? Exactly. The competition for homes heats up and rents rise naturally. Let's take an example of Dubai Marina or downtown. One-bedroom apartment jumped almost 20% year-on-year in 2025. That's not landlords greedily hiking the prices. That's high demand and low supply at work. Compare it with 2019. Rents were more stable because demand was lower. Fast forward to 2025, the scale has changed dramatically. Now let's talk about the supply side problem. Here's the twist most people don't know. Most new properties being built in Dubai are for sale, not for rent. But why does this matter? Because fewer rental units means less competition among the landlords. Existing apartments become more valuable because there is less choice. Landlords can increase rents without losing tenants. Just think about it. Even if 10,000 new apartments are completed in a year, and if 80 to 90% are being sold rather than rented, the rental market barely feels it. This creates a pressure cooker effect. People searching for homes bid higher, landlords feel justified raising the rents, and areas that were already popular become even more competitive. To give you an example, in Business Bay, mostly high-end apartments are for sale, and that is causing rental to be scarce, causing 18 to 20% rent jumps. In Jumeirah Village Circle, more new developments are for sale than rent, creating the same upward pressure on rents. So yes, the lack of new rental units is one of the silent reasons behind the surge. Now let's talk about something very human, which is location. Some communities are just more desirable. Why? Because those are closer to schools, universities, and metro stations, closer to major job hubs or free zones. They have the lifestyle that you desire, like cafes, restaurants, beaches, gyms. And when few thousand people want to live in the same handful of the areas, rents rise naturally. For example, Jumeirah Village Circle, downtown Dubai, and Business Bay. These areas have seen 15-20% rent hikes year on year just because of the demand concentration. Even smaller communities with limited stocks are seeing exponential rise because everyone wants the same apartment. Now think of it like a gravity. Desirable areas pull rent prices up, while less popular areas remain stable. This is where tenants feel the pinch, even if landlords aren't trying to exploit them. Now let's dig deeper. Who is shaping these markets? Number one, government policies. Visa reforms attracting long-term residents. Business-friendly regulations encouraging global professionals to move to Dubai. The infrastructure expansion making certain areas more desirable than others. These policies indirectly increase rents. More residents plus attractive lifestyle is equal to higher demand. Now let's talk about developer strategies as well. Selling more units than renting. Focus on high-end sales rather than middle-income rentals. Creating limited rental inventory in prime communities is also one of the reasons. The combination of these policies and strategies naturally pushes the rent higher. So if we step back, who is really responsible for this rental crisis? Population growth and migration patterns, people moving faster than housing can accommodate. These are the reasons. Also, developers focusing on the sales and not rentals. Area desirability, lifestyle and convenience-driven prices in select neighborhoods is also one of the reasons. Landlords, yes, they benefit, but they are not the root cause. The real responsibility lies in the structural supply-demand dynamics, not individual greed. And now the million-dollar question. Are rents going to keep rising in 2026 or are we finally seeing a slowdown? Now here is what the data suggests. Population growth isn't slowing down. Dubai continues to attract expats and investors. New supply is still skewed towards the sales and not rentals. Popular areas are already crowded and the lifestyle hubs are emerging. So selective areas, rents will continue rising, especially in prime locations, whereas lesser popular areas might see a stabilization as supply catches up slightly. So overall, no dramatic crash is expected, but the high rents are here to stay for key neighborhoods. Now, investors who act now in emerging rental zones could see a stable rental yield, while older saturated districts may offer a slower growth. So what should you do if you are renting or investing? You should be focusing on neighborhoods with emerging infrastructure, not just popularity. Consider long-term leases to lock in the current rates. Explore upcoming areas that offer value and lifestyle without premium. Be flexible. Slightly farther areas can save tens of thousands per year in rent. For investors, you could consider buy-to-rent properties in high-demand areas. You can see a stronger rental yield. Avoid speculative bets on next big thing communities without real demand. Diversify across districts to reduce risk from hyper-local price spikes. Think 5-10 years horizon, and you know that Dubai rewards patience. So here is the bottom line. Dubai's rental crisis isn't random. It's predictable if you understand population trends, supply limitations, lifestyle shifts. Rents aren't just rising because landlord wants more money. They're rising because demand is outpacing supply and people are chasing convenience and lifestyle. If you position yourself wisely, you can benefit from this trend, whether renting or investing. So the real question is, are you prepared for the neighborhoods where the rents will be climbing, or you are waiting until the market forces you to pay more? If you want clarity on which areas will stay stable in Dubai and which ones might continue to spike in 26, DM me today. I'll guide you through the data, trends, and neighborhoods that make sense so you can make smart rental or investment decisions without guessing.